Yeah, yo, sometimes you gotta go to war for what you believe in. Sometimes you gotta go to war for what it is that you want, what you see that's right. I'm about to go to war, but lyrically. War cry, baby. Yeah. Hey yo, war cry echoes in the background. That's the sound of soldiers getting ripped up and tore down. Lyrically dismantle metaphors and manhandle. Marauder with Welcome to another edition of Impose My Will podcast. Your brother Ramon, with me, my guy Joe.
What's going on? Yeah.
Special one today. Today, as you can see, I don't know if y'all can see the set in the background. We're in the boxing gym today. We are at Lumber City Combat Sports out here with two great fighters. I want to first introduce Mike Vega, who's actually family. He's family. He's with us and been with us. You guys probably seen the interview that we've done, the highlights that we've done, the beautiful knockout highlight reel that we put up for Mike. So He's back with us, Mike Vega. He has a fight coming up September 12th. October 3rd. Forgive me, October 3rd, Seneca Casino. He's back and he's ready. Next with us, we got wonderful brother Alex Castellano. See, I've been saying it wrong this whole time, but he fixed it for me. Alex Castellano, 11-2-2. Just got off a MVP promotions fight. He's doing his thing. He's coming up.
Making a lot of noise.
Ton of noise. So we're going to be chopping it up with these brothers, man, seeing what's coming up. Just picking their brains a little bit, taking it from there, man. How y'all doing, man? Good. Feeling good? Looking ready? Look, they're looking nice and skinny.
Yeah. I'm especially starting to get there. He's got a couple more weeks.
Yeah. Speaking of that, man, I want to say, September 12th. So this is dope because professional boxing in the city of Buffalo has been a long time since there's been a card where it's pro fighters on it. He's going to be on the upcoming pro card on Pearl Street. What is it, 500? 500 Pearl Street. Headlining main event, pro fight in the city of Buffalo. How many years has it been since the last pro fight?
I'm not 100% sure. I actually.
Over 20 years, though.
Can't even Google it.
Exactly. Right. It's that long. Right. It's been a long time.
Maybe that Joe Macy file.
Exactly.
2004.
20 plus years ago that pro boxing has been in the city of Buffalo. It's back. Brother Alex is on it. Please contact him for tickets. Get your tickets now. Still got tickets.
September 12th.
Reach out to him at the end. We will we'll put up the information so you guys can reach out, get tickets. Also coming up, our brother Mike Vega got a bout coming up at the Seneca Casino October 3rd. Mike has been doing this card for a while now. People know who he is. He's been out there. He gave us some beautiful performances, his last couple of performances, man. Reach out to Mike. He has tickets. Seneca Casino, October 3rd. He's back. The Body Snatcher is back. I remember that, right? The Body Snatcher is back. So let's get to it. Go ahead, Joe. You can kick it off.
Well, let's introduce Alex.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about yourself as far as being a boxer and just who Alex is. Let us know.
I mean, man, I've been boxing for 15 years. I really started getting into it. Been with my coach Tommy Neff, pretty much since. Okay. You know, I had a couple coaches in the beginning, but Tommy Neff since, and then we pretty much, you know, from the ground up, you know, planted a seed in the soil, and that's what I'm at now. You know, from that seed. So, grinding through the amateurs, you know, me and this guy fought too. Grinding through the amateurs for years. It was back-to-back fights and stuff like that. You know, we get busy, stay active. And, yeah, man, that's pretty much the boxing aspect. You know, professional now, doing the ring as per usual, what we're supposed to do. Yeah, man, that's it. Outside of boxing, I'm a nice guy. I'm a chill guy. You know? In there, I try to, you know, I like action.
family man as well too.
Family
Remember,
man.
see, you just recently got married too, right?
Yes,
Congratulations to you,
Thank
brother.
Thank
You know what I mean? I like to highlight, you know what I'm saying, done with that too. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's
Thank
what's up. Now, your last bout was with MVP Promotions. How was that fighting from, because you've been on fight cards with Mike, with All Star Promotion. How was it to kind of fight with a new major promotional company like that? And now you're going to be doing with Stick and Move. So how is it dealing with the different promotional companies?
Yeah, you know, different promotions obviously do things differently. Some people handle this stuff better. Some people don't handle anything at all, bro, at all, to be honest with you, especially at the lower level. But it was nice. It was refreshing. You know, I even had to tell my coach, like, yeah, you got to cut, you know, this is how I'm supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah, we can't get giddy about it. This is how I'm supposed to be right now. Right? But, you know, they took care of things. They made it easy, took care of medicals. We got there. They handled everything. It was organized. So I'd say from an organizational aspect, that was like smooth sailing. Everything was gravy. You know, of course, the higher you go, the more money you make and stuff like that. But that's you know, that's the unspoken thing. You already know that.
Right.
But like I said, you know, boxing is a sticky game.
Right.
You never really know people's intentions. You know, if they mean well or if it's just, you know, for some ulterior motive or whatnot. But sometimes there's tension and you got to just get through the shit just to get to the fight.
Gotcha.
And sometimes, you know, it's just easy and you know, you train and then you fight. It's gravy. So that's kind of how it was with MVP. It was gravy. They took care of you. You could tell that they take care of the fighters. So I definitely got to give that respect to them and commend them for that, because no matter what they say about Jake Paul, no matter what I done said about the guy,
Right.
You know, the promotion side of it, they're taking care of their fighters. So that's it.
That's been a conversation. All of the fighters that have been coming. Jake Paul, despite what he does, you know, outside of the ring, when it comes to his fighters, everybody said he'd take care of business. We see what he's doing with female boxing. I mean,
He elevated it.
completely unprecedented what he's doing. So I'm happy to hear that you had a good experience over there. So that's dope. I want to shift real quick. So Coach Tommy is both your coaches. I know you recently came on with Coach Tommy, like 2 fights ago, right? Yeah, about two fights ago. Tell us, and we spoke about this before, but just give us a refresher on how things have changed combatively with Coach. Again, anybody who might be familiar with Mike, when he switched over, your first fight, as a matter of fact, you caught a vicious knockout on the first fight, came out different, came out faster. Let us know how's that been working with Coach. Now this is going to be third fight working with Coach. How's that been going?
And even before that, we've always had, like, even before we bought we've always, like, those schools, like, been around since before we started boxing. Right. He's always been a good friend of, like, other, like, gyms and, like, Castellano and all that. And, like, so the transition was, like, it doesn't even feel like, you know, like, I knew these guys forever. You know, it's been it's been seamless, but the transition is like, there's no shade on, like, you know, the past coach. But when there's need a specific change, it's up to you.
It is.
You know, like, you can't point fingers and go like, well, it's because of this and it's because of that. Like, if you feel like you want to change, that's on you. Everything else, yeah, exactly. I knew what I had worked on.
Great. It's been working.
Absolutely, that's awesome.
Now, just actually right before we started, we was just kind of talking about the community. How does it benefit you guys? Like you said, you know, you guys got history. Whether people realize it or not, Western New York, you know, it could be 30 minutes to this location, to Niagara Falls, we're right here to Canada, so you go. But how is it and the benefit that you have?
mean, really, it's we went from competing against each other,
Right.
Mhm.
So making each other better in that aspect, because you almost have to go savage mode when you know these guys and you came up with them and you know the same people, and then you got to fight them.
Right.
It's like you can't show any weakness, you can't have any chinks in your armor. So you almost it make you better in that sense. You know what they're capable of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could lose if I'm not in tip top. And then now, we we like I said, we came up together, so we're close, and it's just been great to have each other and watch each other, support each other, and get ready. Like when it really matters, get ready for contests with each other.
Help each other, like, uh,
You seeing that like when y'all be smiling, it's like, what the that child?
Like,
It's like that's all trying to create like a nice brotherhood and stuff like that.
you know, competition, and then different competitors, right? But there's a difference between going to war and hating each other, right? And splitting against police or competitive and respect. Right? It's just because we're from different.
Right.
Just set yourself back doing that kind of attitude and mindset.
I've seen y'all too at the amateur events. Y'all very supportive of us. Young fighters too.
We were just there. It feels like yesterday.
Right.
If anything, I want to see them do some more of the things that we did.
Right.
Not to down them, but I'm like, hey man, we know what it takes. We know what we did. We know
Right.
what made us successful.
Y'all fight each other like multiple times.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't okay. We get to fight because the fight's coming up. No, we get to fight because we got ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were fighting as much as possible. We were, within reason, sparring as much as possible.
Right.
So we want to see these guys, be better than us and do what it takes, like what we did to get there too. Yeah.
So I want to move on a little bit, talk about your last fights. Both of you guys, fortunately, came up short, but these are boxing that happens, right? And they're learning lessons. Alex, I'll start with you. Your last fight, you came up short. Got a new fight coming up. What is it? I guess without giving us too much of, but what kind of things are you looking to do different?
I mean, I say for me, that was honestly the greatest fight camp I've had. So I think really the only thing that matters is if I got a good amount of experience, and it's actually one of the things that I haven't really dealt with, having such a great camp and not actually using it in the fight.
Right.
So that was a little bit of a change, and I don't want to make excuses. It could have been this, it could have been that, but I think really ultimately it was me just sleeping a little bit, and the fight happened, and the result was the result. Who knows if it would have changed? I mean, I personally believe if it wasn't that, I definitely would have been different. I think that if I was sparring the guy I competed with 2 weeks before the fight, in the gym, I think I would have had my way, to be honest. But it doesn't matter, and I don't want to take anything away from him. But I think really the lesson learned for me is to just not forget all the things that made me successful and be myself, and just really that's it, man. Just apply what I know. Really, just be myself. Put it in.
So would you say going into this next fight, it's going to be more focused on what the building blocks from the training camp, bringing it and trying to implement that plan in the ring as you go?
Yeah, I think really the best way to put it is I'm just restrict myself. I'm not going to restrict myself too much. I think I was doing that, and I was kind of putting myself in the box to do something specific.
Yes.
And that took away a lot of what I'm actually very good at, or things that I use that helps me adjust, and helps me stay focused. The things that I think makes me a more special fighter. So I think really I'm just going to go back to that, and not restricting myself. And I'm getting better every day. And honestly, this fight camp, I still feel better than I did last camp, and I thought last camp was like by far, not even close, by far the best camp. So I felt good.
Question for you: with the last fight compared to some of the other fights, with that being like bigger promotional, Is it different fighting with bigger lights like that? You know, it was in Toronto, a little bit more bigger than the.
I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. I can't say it didn't have. Excuse me. I can't say it didn't play a part or have a factor. You know, I can't say that, but I've always been a little bit calm under pressure, so I didn't necessarily feel it. So I'm sure it changed a few things. You know, got to be realistic about it, but not enough that's what hindered my performance.
Mike, your last fight ended in a draw. Good fight. It was a good fight.
It was.
So this upcoming fight, what are some of the things that you're looking to different or establish?
It's a little bit less doing different, it's just doing more I've been doing the last. And I think understanding what I'm capable of and I'm overthinking. That's what should. Overthink too much. Overthink too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really when it's switching like. So like, this guy, giving away too much time trying to like calculate 4 rounder. You don't have that. This fight is a 6-rounder,
Yeah.
but still, I want to make it a thing to like wait, you know. And the waiting part is just me like trying to collect data too much and overthinking. Everything else though, like, is there. Like, you know, like someone's like, he knows what it's just like execute. So that's a little bit like not changing, just doing more of what I'm able to do.
I think that's the interesting thing about 4-rounders, 6-rounders too, but 4-rounders. You know, you want a little bit of time to compute.
Yeah.
You know what your opponent is going to do and try to take that in. But next thing you know, the round is over and you got 3 rounds left, and it's like, now I got to go out there and try to make some things happen because I don't want to be down. So that part is difficult.
Right.
It's very, very
and you know, I've always been told that I have a pro style.
for sure.
Even in amateur.
Right.
But I still can't let that like be like, all right, well, I got a pro style, so I guess I got to take my time.
Right.
Like I can't let that be, you know, define me.
Right.
You know, that's my style. Like you still, you know, you gotta win. You gotta take the fight. You know? Right. And I will say, even though the last fight ended in a draw, like a lot of people came up to me and said like, that's the best I've ever seen you fight, man. Like, you know, when it did pop off, I was like, phenomenal work. So you just want to do more of that.
Yes.
You know? That's it. Huh?
Now, coming into these new fights, you got a lot going on with the pros and stuff. So I know you guys are watching pretty much everything. Stay watching. Who are some of the direct this to Alex? Who are some of your influences in the box?
At this stage, actually, maybe a little while ago, I stopped being a fan of people, like in the sense of, of course, the legends, but I don't know. I just think like I stopped caring about other people, like in that sense, in that light. But all respect, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're the utmost admiration. Right. But like, you know, it's hard to say. I like watching guys my size. I like watching Bam Rodriguez in a way, and I love watching Tank. Yeah. I love watching Crawford and Floyd and Canelo and stuff like that. I really love watching those guys. And I think all boxers take stuff from every boxer, things that they know they can incorporate. But anytime you see someone win and you see them doing the right things or doing things that you do yourself and you see them succeed, you know, it's motivation anyway. So I say all the guys that do that, just like, and even us, man, like we put work in and we can look back and say, I put that work in and I accomplished that. So it's the same song all across the board. So I think in that respect, I could look at them all that are on the top.
I dig that. I used to have favorite boxers and stuff. I think even for me now, it's like I'm more in style. Yeah, that's what I'm into. I try not to buy into the character of the person so much because you see it unfortunately on social media, like great boxer. It-
Right.
I like style that you challenges that you give your opponent. So I'm really into that. Mike, same question, man.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, it's funny because it's hard, like, you're watching these guys come up, it's hard to, like, idolize people who are, like, younger.
Right,
You
right.
know what I mean?
Right.
You know, like,
Shakur's
right. But also, so piggybacking on what Alex said, you just kind of like respect, stay away from that person. Like, when it's strictly boxing, like take from what I see in the ring, like all that shit outside the ring. Really, the only person I respect as I do, this man. Like what he stood for outside the ring, yeah, shit like that is what I would look up to. Nobody was. Nobody had to undisputed, if you will. And so I don't think anybody really surpassed that. So I still look up to him. I'm still learning from some of the things. He's not perfect either. None of us are. So, but, yeah, he doesn't talk a lot. He speaks with him. I like guys like that. Like, and not to say that like flamboyant or the the flashy or the shit talker.
Yeah.
Those guys are entertaining.
Yeah.
Those guys are dope too. But it's just not my style.
right.
I mean, like, watching
Yeah. Anything else? Listen, man. Again, two wonderful fighters right here from Western New York, Buffalo. Mike is from Buffalo, but we claim him in Niagara Falls. He's one of ours. Sorry, Buffalo. He's from Buffalo too. Alex has a fight coming up, 500 Pearl Street, in the city of Buffalo, September 12th. Get your tickets. Again, we'll put up the link for both fighters and their events. Definitely reach out to them. Get your tickets coming up. Mike is fighting Seneca Niagara Casino, All Star Boxing, October 3rd. Reach out to him. Get your tickets. From my understanding, the casino, those are running out. I'm sure Pearl Street is running out.
please hit us up. Tickets.
Please hit us up.
Don't go to anybody else.
And don't wait till fight week.
Don't wait till fight.
Support your fighters. Reach out to the fighters. Get the tickets from them because they are the ones putting in a lot of work. They're the ones that's going to be out there putting it all on the line. So support these guys. They're the ones who are going to give you all the entertainment when the night comes.
And if you want to just know more about them, see training, see, all that cool stuff, Mike, give your social media.
Mike.
Yeah.
If you search first and last name,
We'll definitely put it on at the bottom of the video as well for you guys. But,
And then follow us at Post My Will Podcast and Post My Will Productions on IG, on Facebook, on every doggone thing. We everywhere. And we will be posting more information about them as well. So check us out. Check them out, man. Come out and support your local town. Post My Will Podcast. Yeah.
peace.